Starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back to watch another one of my videos. And to my subscribers, I cannot thank you enough for your love, your loyalty, and support. I do want to mention that at least for the month of March, the readings are going to be different. I've been guided to change it up a bit. So you're going to see a different type of, not style, but what I'm going to be channeling is going to be different than what I've been doing in my past readings. All right. So I will be doing it in this manner until I am called to change it up again. I also want to mention that I've launched my memberships on my website. So I'm really excited about that. It's kind of like where you get the exclusive content on Patreon, but I created my own Patreon type stuff on my own domain because I prefer having control of everything, and it's going to be a little better than Patreon. There's going to be a lot more things that I get to do there, to include live sessions with members that I'm not going to do on YouTube. And there's a lot of stuff that I want to cover in my lives there. So that's a big perk for some of the membership tiers. There are plenty to choose from. Again, I'll talk more about that at the end of the video. If you want to hop on that, check the description box below. I will have a link to take you straight to the membership plan so you can review them. Again, it's like exclusive content you're not going to find anywhere else. So it's also going to help supplement these readings, okay? Let's see. Yeah, if you go to capellawellness.com, you're going to be able to see the link right there to go check on what membership tiers I have. I also want to wish you guys a wonderful, beautiful month of March. It's a magical month, guys. Take advantage of these energies, all right? I hope you have a wonderful, transformational, inspirational week and month of March. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading. How is it going with you? I hope blah blah blah. I hope everything is going super fantastic in your sector of the universe. I send you many blessings and much love for this week and the weekend ahead. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I am recording this on St. Patrick's Day, so if you watch this after, it'll be the day after, but hopefully there'll still be a little bit of luck left over for you. What we're going to do here, Leo, is we're going to see what's going on with your situation. What is currently going on with you, what obstacle you are encountering, and what lesson you are learning from this situation. We're then going to get guidance on how to best navigate the situation, what your love stuff looks like, and what the full moon in Virgo is bringing you. That occurs on March 18th. I think it's exactly at midnight on March 18th. So full moon in Virgo, I would take it, there's some cleaning house, harvests, and full moons are about harvests too. So we're going to see what that full moon is going to be bringing you guys. So let's see what your current situation is. Oh, Lord, are you kidding me? I do highly recommend, Leo, that you watch your moon rising, your Venus, and your North Node signs to help you get a bigger picture as to what energies are surrounding you. And keep in mind, you can be stronger with your sun for a certain period of time, or this week, or whatever you want to look at it, or stronger with your Venus, that type of thing, okay? Because some other readings are going to resonate more than others, so just be mindful of that. Okay, Leo. We have the Lovers, the Three of Swords, and the Hierophant. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Ten of Cups. Okay. All right, Leo. So remember, oh God, look what's at the top. Ace of Cups at the top of the deck. What else is going on here? Judgment? Death? Woo, end of a painful situation. Okay, we got the Moon card, and we got the Page of Swords, and we have the Sun, and the Star, and the Fool. Okay, Leo, what's going on? What's going on, Leo? Somebody's getting excited. All right, let's start with this Ten of Cups. Now remember, this is a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For somebody else who's watching this, keep your unhealthy ego in check and make sure you're honest with your situation. All right? So we have a happily ever after occurring. We have a storybook ending. What I'm also getting here, Leo, for some of you, you are vibrating at your highest frequency, which is agape love, which is unconditional love, okay? This is a super blissful, super happy, super content, pie in the sky type of card, all right? Some of you are vibrating at this, and you've been vibrating at this level for a while, all right? And because of this, I'm hearing that you guys, some of you have achieved the Nine of Cups. You've been living life as the Nine of Cups, if that makes sense, being emotionally content and fulfilled within yourself. Some of you are following your Dharma. You are filled with unconditional love of God, and you're giving that out to others, and you're helping others with raise their vibrations. And your happy, content attitude is what do I want to say? It's addictive, not addictive. What's that word? It's contagious. Thank you, whoever said it. It's contagious. All right. And because you're doing that, you're now attracting the Ten of Cups. I say that a lot, Leo. When you find this, that's why it's at the top of the deck. You found your Ace of Cups. You are overflowing with love, and you're giving that to others. That's also what the Nine of Cups talks about. You found your ultimate fulfillment on your own. You found the joy and happiness within, which got you to the Nine of Cups, right? You following your mission. You listen to your divine guidance. You persevere. You keep pushing through. You're going to be exalted now. There's a new beginning here. Again, death and rebirth, back to back right here. Huge transitions. Whatever you've been going through are over. Whatever judgments you are going through are over. Whatever tests you've been going through, it's done. It's over and done. Huge, profound changes are happening. Massive phoenix from the ashes. Energy coming through. Okay? You've been through a lot, Aries. A lot. But you persevered. You still continued to be happy and content with yourself, even though you may have hit rock bottom, or you may have felt like maybe I'm a failure, maybe this is not working out. But you remembered what your calling was. You remembered that God gave you this gift. He gave you a blessing with regards to what your calling is. And it's like, you know, I have to just kill off this past. I can't be in this Ten of Swords, right? The Ten of Swords is right next to the Death card. You're saying to yourself, I can't keep myself in this victimhood energy or feel like a failure, or, you know, this has been a long time coming. You've been through a lot of life's experiences, all right? A lot of situations that felt like it killed you, all right? Obviously not literally, but it's like hitting this hard, dark place. And it's like, can things get any worse? And you told yourself that this was temporary, because Ten of Swords is always temporary for all of us. If we don't get up, if we don't free ourselves with this sort of Excalibur from this rock, we're going to be in this, you know, longer than what we should be. As long as we release this, that's when things really start to look up. As some of you were remembering this, the divine love of God, understanding that God is not going to keep you in Ten of Swords for forever. But it's a matter of you getting back up, getting off of this rock, freeing yourself from this rock. Because what I'm hearing is that the worst is over. This is completion. It's done. It's over. Death. This is death here. Death to whatever life has brought you. All right? And you still vibrated at this level. This is why finding your holy grail on your own is so important, because it helps you to overcome this stuff. Because what happens is usually the dark energies, the devil tends to come after you to put you in this place to see, Leo, there's no coming out of this. There's no coming out of this, Leo. How are you going to free yourself? But look, this is the Ace of Swords. It's the gift from God to break out of this. Having that strength and the ability to focus on the positive, not the negative. And you break yourself from this because of this. Again, that's why it's so important to find your Ace of Cups and to heed the call to follow your mission. Continue to live your life's mission, your purpose. So, because of that, you are now being rewarded with something beautiful and harmonious. This is divine. It's a divine relationship. It's a divine marriage. It's a harmonious, sacred union here. Both of you are now vibrating at the same level. And if this is not having to do with a counterpart or a soulmate, this has to do with you being emotionally stable and secure within yourself. Continuing to vibrate at this high level, even with everything that's going around you, seems to be unpleasant. So there is a big, big, big blessing coming to you here, Leo. It's beautiful. It's very divine in nature. Even the tree is happy. This couple is happy. This is a lot of bliss and contentment. Stay in these energies. Okay? So, because you are vibrating at that level, Leo, despite everything you're going through, we have the Lovers, the Three of Swords, and the Hierophant. So what's interesting here is what's in the middle of this, the Three of Swords. I talked about, despite everything, disappointments, heartbreak, like, you know, I'm getting with this Three of Swords, it could very well be, you know, loss of a love, or, you know, like they see she's trying to revive this guy. He could very well be dead already. I mean, he's got blood on his shirt, but I don't know if he's just passed out from blood loss or what. But again, take it how you think you're interpreting this card. But what I'm getting from this is it could be, you know, separation from a soulmate, from a counterpart. And, you know, while it was painful, you overcame that pain. Again, we saw the Ace of Cups. You were healing your heart. That Ace of Cups is a healing card, renewal and rejuvenation. As long as you continue to heal yourself with that divine love of God, it was healing this broken heart here. And because you persevered and you didn't allow yourself to stay in this pain and suffering, again, with you vibrating at this level here, completely content. Again, this is agape. This is violet flame stuff. You're attracting the love of a lifetime here. This deep soul connection with your counterpart, with your soulmate. Commitment. There is marriage here for some of you. You made the healthier choice. You made healthy choices for your highest good. And you did that by asking God, what should I do? Because if you know in the Rider-Waite with the Lover's card, the female's looking up at Archangel Gabriel, right? She's not looking at the man to her left, technically her left. She's looking to God. This is what the Lover's card talks about. All right, that's how I interpret it. She's not looking at man for the answers. She's looking at God. She's not looking at her counterpart for her happiness, for her joy, to feel whole. She's looking to God. And as long as she continues to look at God, and of course it could be male too, I'm just saying she because of the picture depicted in that card. She continues to make healthier choices because she's in alignment with her higher self. She's choosing what her higher self would choose. She's not choosing based off what her counterpart, her soulmate, wants, or what he or she thinks he or she wants. The female in that card, in the Lover's card, is always looking to God. Okay. Being in alignment with your higher self and making healthy choices for your highest good. This is also about emotional healing. Healing of the self helps you to achieve union with self. And when you achieve union with self, you are whole in yourself, you attract the true love, this deep, passionate soul connection with somebody else who is also in alignment with you. Going to God, again, building a strong relationship with God. For me, these cards are telling me that some of you have really built a very strong relationship with God to overcome Three of Swords, heartbreak, disappointment. It could also be disappointment in relationships. And also for some of you, it ties into disappointments with your purpose, your life's mission. Some of you have hit roadblocks with your business or something along those lines. And even through it all, Leo, you maintained that strong connection with God, with your angels, with the higher realms, to make sure that you stayed in alignment with your higher self and your purpose. I love how these cards fell out of the deck here. These are very spiritual cards. And for those of you who are still having a hard time, who are not really there yet, this is telling you to raise your vibration to this high level. Make sure that you focus on your emotional state of being here. And doing so, you look to God, your angels, the higher realms, to help support you with regards to healing your broken heart. And your heart's never really broken, right? They just say that. It's just that damage has been done to that heart chakra based on things that you've experienced. Having hardships with your job, or your business is all over the place, or something's not growing, your business stopped growing, or something along those lines. It could be that too, right? And I'll be honest, even with my own business, with the ebbs and flows and things. And if you're an entrepreneur, that there's always ebbs and flows, right? And what's going on astrologically, some of us are being greatly affected by other things that we can't fully control. However, and for me, it would get me into this heartache, man, I put all this effort and stuff into this, and what's going to come of this situation, but I have to continue to persevere, and I have to understand what my mission is. It's about spirit and service. And I have to believe in that miracle that God's going to come through. And this is the God card right here. Again, we have two very spiritual cards on the other opposite sides of the Three of Swords. As long as you are focusing on God and understanding that God wants you to fulfill something, you're going to make it through. That will help you overcome disappointment with business, your job, what you're pursuing, your life's purpose, a relationship, right? Because this is also Three of Swords talking about separation from somebody. So some of you, you're now going to have the Ten of Cups. You're going to get that sacred union. You're going to get that commitment that you were trying to manifest because you kept in alignment with your higher self and you continued to maintain that strong connection, that line of communication with God. You continue to meditate. You continue to be out in nature. You continue to make healthy choices for your highest good. And you continue to do your emotional healing. To maintain those high levels, the high frequency here. Because the higher the frequency, the better chance you have of attracting the happily ever after, the storybook ending. Having material and emotional wealth here. And again, there's marriage all over this freaking reading. Marriage, marriage, marriage. This is a high level of commitment. This is also telling me this is a divine couple right here. A true divine couple is coming to the forefront here. This is what God is blessing you with. It's not just union with your counterpart. It's not just having the romance or the passion. It's God making you two an example of divine love for others so that they can have the same thing. It's the higher love. It's the divine union. It's the divine love here that you guys are getting. And a lot of you, that is one of your huge rewards for overcoming all of this and everything that I talked about at the top of the deck. I'm hearing that anything that hasn't been said or cleared yet, you're going to get clarity on. I'm seeing the Sun card and the Ace of Swords. this connection is going to be resurrected. And it looks like for you, Leo, you're the one who's the catalyst in resurrecting this connection here because of your vibration and your close connection to God and the angelic realm and all that good stuff. Okay? Your vibration is what's bringing this in. That's why I talk about that. You vibrate, having that Ace of Cups within you and vibrating at that Nine of Cups level, it attracts this right here. Okay? Misunderstandings are going to be cleared up. This is also about misunderstandings. When you come into divine sacred union, harmonious sacred union with your counterpart, your soulmate, whoever this is, you both are going to complete the healing going forward. This is what God wanted. This is what God wants. You let those false beliefs about religion, commitment, marriage fall away. You started to listen to God to tell you what a true divine companionship is, a true divine connection is. And here, some of you may have been betrayed by somebody because this story talks about he was involved with both of these women. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't remember what his name is. He was torn between the two or something, or he left her to go with her. But she acted all innocent. What's interesting here, guys, is that she's wearing a white dress, right? But she's got a dagger in her hand. And the other woman here is like, well, if you want to go with her, then fine. And if I remember correctly, she kind of went on her own path, right? This is kind of the idea of the twin flame story, right? What I call like counterpart. And she decided to heal herself. And he was like going back to other people or getting stuck in things where he was still caught up in a betrayed marriage, perhaps. This is for somebody, not for all of you, not all, some of you, not all of you. He was betrayed in a previous marriage, and maybe he still got caught up in that and he couldn't heal from that. And that was part of his lesson, okay? Or going back to other people who were continuing to not be truthful with him or to betray him. Because again, she's got that dagger. She's like acting all innocent, but she's like, I got this dagger right here. I could stab you any second. This could also just be indicative of this person just continuing to betray you, or you were betrayed in a previous marriage yourself. And that was very heartbreaking for you. But some of you, you learned, I'm not going to let this take over my life. I'm going to go my own path. I'm not going to deal with this betrayal anymore. This heartbreak, this loss here, this sadness. I'm just going to go heal myself. For some of you, that's exactly what you did. Because why? You started to follow your divine guidance with this Hierophant card. You let go of those false beliefs about divorce, about religion, about marriage, whatever this is, what a truly committed relationship is. Knowing that you need to commit to yourself first before you commit to anybody else, that type of thing. You learned a lot. And you created your own belief system, especially based off of what a true companionship is, what true love is. And that helps you to heal. So now because you've done that, Leo, that's what you are attracting. And others of you, this is part of what is going on that you need to understand. That having a closer relationship with God, being in alignment with your higher self, focusing on your emotional healing first is what is going to help you to heal your broken heart. And separation is required when you are a twin flame, a light counterpart, because you have to do the healing. You have to do it alone, and you have to learn how to be interdependent of your counterpart. No codependencies can exist. Pain and suffering cannot exist before a harmonious union occurs. And if you're still in pain and suffering in this separation, God is asking you to raise your vibration. Connect with me, is what God is saying. Give me your burdens. Give me your pain, your suffering. I'm going to help you with your healing. Because this connection does not have to be painful the whole time, guys. It doesn't. The closer you get to God, the more freeing you're going to feel, and the more you're going to heal that broken heart, that pain of the separation. So again, I'm getting two groups here. Some of you have completed this. Others of you are still kind of struggling with it, but you have to do your emotional healing first. You cannot do it with your counterpart by your side, let alone talking to your counterpart about it. That's not how it works. You will not be able to build the strength and resilience and those leadership skills and things like that to prepare for your individual mission and your joint mission. When someone heals in solitude, they become an unstoppable, unshakable, unbreakable person. Anything that tries to disappoint them, that tries to break them, it won't happen ever again. They will become that strong because they're that strongly connected to God. They get the strength from God to overcome Three of Swords if it happens again. So some of you, there is some solid commitment here of a very high nature, a very spiritual commitment here. This is ordained by God. The Lovers and the Hierophant is a deep soul connection that is ordained by God. This bond cannot be broken. But those of you who've done the great healing here, through this separation, because you are part of this twin flame like counterpart stuff, you are now going to be blessed with that happily ever after. This is about believing in the impossible. You're going to have everything that your heart has been desiring because you have healed from this. But what you really gained here, Leo, is that you built this incredible relationship with God in the angelic realm. For some of you, not for all of you, because some of you are still going through this process. Others of you have achieved this. So be honest with yourself where you're at, okay, Leo? I'm not saying that you can't come into union, but you got to get into union with self, and you have to do the emotional healing here during the separation. But the whole point of this light counterpart journey here is for you to get closer to God. That's why we have the Lovers and the Hierophant here, to build that relationship with God, because that's going to prepare you to deal not only with what's going on in the world, but with when you really focus, when you're really living your life's purpose, and it's preparing you for when you get into harmonious sacred union and you start fulfilling the joint mission with your counterpart. Because people are really going to try to take you down. The more light you emit, the more the darkness wants to try to dim it. The more successful you become, the more people want to take you down. The more opposition you have in your life, Leo, the more attacked you are going to get or feel. This will start happening more, but that is to get you to become even more strong. You go to God every time when the going gets tough. It's what I've been doing. And with everything going around me, people still don't get how I can be as vibrant and high vibrational even through tough times. It's not easy, guys, but I've worked really, really hard in building that relationship and making sure I'm in alignment with God and my higher self. But for those of you in the light counterpart twin flame journey, the main purpose, it's not just union with self and the emotional healing and feeling empowered and finding your sovereignty again. The real big lesson here is, or the big benefit is building your relationship with God, co-creating with God, and going to God for every decision that you make. That is why you are in this connection. I'm going to put God at the front there. So yeah, this is what you don't see coming. There's also, like I talked about, misunderstandings are going to be revealed. Secrets are going to be revealed. What was hidden from you is going to be revealed very soon, Leo, and this is part of it. Yeah, and there's communication here. Secrets, truths are coming out from this Page of Swords. You're going to get communication. You're going to get the truth. Someone's going to speak to you with honesty and clarity, and they're going to explain to you a lot of things, why they hid their feelings from you, right? Because your person, I'm already getting, feels this for you already, right? Again, some of you are in vibrational alignment. You're vibrating at the highest frequency now, which is why union is happening. But this person's going to explain, see the truth and the healing here. Oh my God, and 10 of Pentacles, are you kidding me? And the Fool, the 10 of Pentacles before the Fool. I think it snuck in there, or it just got stuck. See, guys? There's the truth. You're going to get clarity. It's exactly what I said. Letter, communications coming in. Could be with the full moon in Virgo. I don't know, but don't quote me on that, please, because time is an illusion. We have the sun and the moon. See, clarity is going to be brought between the divine masculine and divine feminine. Things are really going to be cleared up. Cleaned up. Full moon in Virgo, okay? Star. Wishes coming true. The stars have aligned. I said you guys are in vibrational alignment. A new prosperous beginning. Both of you have healed tremendously with the star card. This is some serious healing with these two cards together here. Especially of the inner child. Both of you no longer questioning God. You're not questioning this connection. You're not focusing on the separation because you saw why you needed to be in separation. Seeing the truth about being in separation because of the healing. Working very hard on yourself. This is ultimate achievement. And because of this great healing that has been completed, you will get the 10 of Pentacles, having it all, a long-term traditional marriage, family, building a family legacy. You're going to be living a completely new life here. And I love this, how this is St. Patrick's Day, and I'm recording this, and we have the leprechaun. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'll share this with you. So this morning, I asked God to show me, God, if you can show me a leprechaun today to kind of tell me, you know, what I've been feeling is can you confirm what I'm feeling, what's about to happen? And there it is. There's the leprechaun. Thank you, God. All right. So, but this is about new beginnings, guys. A completely new journey with your person. Like this, you're going to be living a life you've never lived here. Okay? It's beautiful. And some of you are like, well, it hasn't happened yet. Look, you need to be patient, okay? You need to be patient because this is a huge thing coming in. But you have to believe in the impossible, and the bigger the manifestation, the longer it takes to come to fruition. Let's see what the obstacle here is. But remember, that's for some of you, not for all of you. Others of you, you still need to be doing the healing work during separation, or like if you're not in this type of energy, because I'm feeling there's some of you, there's like business owners here or whatever, and they're not dealing with a counterpart right now. It's about what's going on with your business or what's going on in your life. You have to remain optimistic here because, you know, you continue to raise your vibration through it all, right? That's why I said with the Three of Swords, just go to God, be in alignment with your higher self to keep your vibration high because things will change. So, oh my gosh, we have 3 major arcana now, guys. We have Gemini, Taurus, and Sagittarius. Either you're dealing with these people, or you have these in your chart, or your person has them in your chart, or both of you have them in your chart. I'm hearing for some of you, both you and your counterpart have Gemini, Taurus, and Sagittarius in the chart. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Don't get hung up if that's not the case. So, you got to go with the flow. I talked about healing and rejuvenation, right? A lot of you guys still need to focus on some healing here. Especially if you are in a light counterpart connection, you're in this twin flame thing. What did I just say? It's not just about the healing. It's about getting close to God and having God help you with this healing, because he's the ultimate entity. And I know I say he, but it's a spirit, but it's energy. But I say he to make it easier. But God is the one who ultimately helps you with this healing. Some of you have to live life more in moderation. Some of you are overworking yourselves. You're pushing too hard. You're doing too much. You have to get in a place of balance here. All right. You have to balance your feminine and masculine energies, especially when you're dealing with Three of Swords, heartbreak, disappointment, and loss, and this pain here. Like, for somebody here, it feels like you're thinking that your heart keeps broken over and over again. Somebody here is dealing with a lot. Like, it's one thing after another, because we did see the Ten of Swords. Okay. I'm hearing for you, it's been one thing after another, and you're like, how can it get any worse? That is Ten of Swords. But get into a state of peace. Do not let these life's experiences, these situations destroy your inner peace, Leo. Some of you are gonna have to take some time out. There's patience needed here, but patience in regards to do something that is for your highest good with regards to your healing. Don't try to force the situation and try to rush the healing, I'm hearing, okay? You're gonna have to take some time out here and let nature take its course. This is like a natural card. This is divinity at its finest, and having the sacred balance within yourself. And that is achieved when you do balance divine masculine, divine feminine energies. And my reintegrating divine masculine class helps you to reintegrate and embody divine masculine energies to help you to get your feminine energies balanced. Okay? If you want to learn more about that class, it's in the description box below. But a lot of you, the obstacle here, the challenge here is balancing those two energies. And when those energies are not balanced, you end up falling more into Ten of Swords, into Three of Swords energy here. That's why you got to look to God to help you with the healing. There might be some overindulgence with something, doing too much of something. Yeah, somebody here needs to live life more in moderation. There's a few of you who are overdoing it with something. Either you're trying to force the union, or you are overdoing it with your emotions in a sense where there's too much of this focusing on this pain and suffering for some of you. You really need to work better with maintaining some sort of balance here. But yeah, some of you are doing something in excess. There may be one person here who's overdoing it with drinking. Okay. You got to get back to center. You have to understand that the purpose of what it is you're going through is to help you to balance things out more. Some of you, there's a work-life imbalance, kind of like with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You got to take more of your inner self more, Leo. Okay. Meditate. Take breaks. Maybe you need to go out by the water, because I'm looking at this waterfall. Maybe you need water therapy. Some of you, and I think I've gotten this in the reading for you before, Leo, there's an affinity you have for water, and water is very healing for you. I'm hearing somebody here needs to spend more time out in the water. You may already live by water, like by the beach or something, or a body like a lake or something like that, or there are waterfalls by you. Spirit wants you to spend more time out there. Maybe you should just sit by whatever body of water this is and just stare at it, or just talk to God while you're looking at the water. Something, I don't know why that's coming through, but that's what they're telling me. Okay? Because a few of you here, I'm one of them. I will say that I have a strong affinity for water, and I will say when I've done that, and there's like this amazing, there's this thing called the Great Falls here where I live. And even during the winter time, I've gone to visit it, and it's been so therapeutic. And I've done prayers there, and God has revealed some incredible things to me through just meditating on the waterfall that I'm looking at. Okay. Or I would also meditate on the cliff looking at the Potomac River. I live in Maryland, if you didn't already know. And it's a beautiful state. I never thought I would end up being here because I'm a Florida native, but being around there. There's a reason why God put me here, because part of being near this beautiful terrain and these waterfalls and stuff, it has been very helping, very healing for me. So that's why I'm saying some of you, there is some sort of therapeutic stuff with regards to water. So some of you are being encouraged to spend more time in the body of water, near the bodies of water or waterfalls or whatever this is, because again, I'm looking at waterfalls here. All right. So I will say that doing this have brought me to some serious place of peace and balance in my life, to where I didn't need it as much anymore. And it got me to a place where I'm operating at this place of balance. And even when something comes my way, I'm able to recalibrate myself and to get into the sacred balance again. So some of you, this is part of what you may have a challenge with regards to not allowing the outside world or other people or crazy situations to destroy your inner peace, okay? Sometimes and I did pick up on, when your light gets brighter or the more success you get, the more the devil tries to come after you, the more life tends to happen in a sense. It tries to get you off balance. Don't let those circumstances or anyone or anything make you lose balance, Leo. And if you know you need to take a breather, you need to take it easy on yourself, again, living life in moderation, then do it. Because you being overly stressed out or in Ten of Swords or Three of Swords energy, it's not going to help you, and your vibration will lower, and that will attract more of these lower vibrational things. So make sure you focus on not only your emotional healing, but also your physical healing with this. And also divine timing. Remember when I said for some of you are like, it hasn't happened yet. I keep hearing the same messages. I get it, guys, because these same messages keep appearing. It's been months and months on end. But remember, it's all in God's timing. It has nothing to do with us. We are not on human time. We are on soul time. So some of you, others of you have an issue with divine timing. That's why you just need to continue on making the healthy choices for your alignment with your highest good, and continue to follow your purpose, your mission, your dharma. Okay? Some of you are spiritual leaders. You are spiritual advisors. Okay? Maybe you are doing counseling or advising other twins or something like that, or other couples, or whatever this is for you, or just being an advisor with regards to doing their healing, okay? And you're like, I'm doing my purpose, I'm doing this. Yes, I get it, because I'm in the same boat. But for me, I'm like, I have to make sure that I don't let this whole when is this coming thing get in my way, because that causes me to lose balance, all right? Then I get off of vibrating at the Ten of Cups energy. I just go with the flow. Some of you just need to go with the flow. Don't force things. Just allow nature to take its course and let God work his magic. All right? Because God is doing great things here. He's in your reading. All right? It's another major arcana. It's another spiritual card, guys, because an archangel is in here. This is some serious spiritual, godly stuff, guys. Really, really high level here. All right. What I'm also getting is that Temperance, I've heard, is called the twin flame angel. She's bringing peace, balance, and harmony to this connection, more to your life. But you got to call upon her. You got to be in her energies to make sure that you are in balance with yourself, so that she can bring this peace, balance, and harmony to your connection, or to your life, or whatever this is. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands. Okay, some of you guys, yeah, there's people are vying for your attention. There is a lot surrounding you right now. It's like you don't know which way is up. Why things are coming to you at all directions. It's almost like the Eight of Wands. Is it around here? That's Two of Pentacles. It's like things are coming at you at all directions, Leo, and Spirit really wants you to maintain your center. Five of Wands also talks about maintaining your center and your inner peace while all this chaos is surrounding you. That is a very huge feat to accomplish here. When there's chaos and challenges and crazy shit going on in your life, Leo, you get into this. Okay, let me get to center, let me get balance, let me recalibrate my chakras, let me just be at peace with myself. And you visualize that, and you're like, I know all this craziness is going around, but I'm not going to let it affect me. I'm not going to let it affect me. Maybe you're dealing with, you're arguing with people a lot, or people are fighting with you a lot. Or again, there's like, for some of you, and I picked up on that before I even got to this, you're dealing with a lot. There's like, how can it get any worse? All of these things are happening at once. And it's like you're in combat, okay? You're trying to fight off all these things. Maybe you're fighting off a lot of dragons. Maybe dragons have some sort of significance to you in your what's going on with you right now. But I don't think a lot of people talk about this, but Five of Wands, again, even with everything going on around you, you have this, and this is where the angels and God come in. They help you with maintaining your inner peace. You hold your center when all this craziness is going on around you. And you're like, where is all of this coming from? You don't continue to engage in the battle and start continuing to fight off what is coming after you. You say to yourself, or you ask God, God, help me to maintain my peace here. I need to stay centered. I need to stay balanced, even when all this is going on. When you're able to do that, Leo, you have achieved something really, really great here. Because again, there could be dark forces that are trying to throw you off. The devil doesn't want you to achieve a miracle. He doesn't want you to get that miracle that's coming to you. Again, with that Ten of Cups, the happily ever after, the impossible becomes the possible. The devil doesn't want that. So then the devil starts to throw people at you, or challenges at you, or people who are just like, I need to go after Leo and keep them from achieving their goals here. And the devil's like, oh, let me see how Leo does with this. Sometimes, Leo, you get caught up in that. And that's why the challenge has been this. When chaos happens, you tend to fall into that chaos instead of maintaining your inner peace here and finding that balance. You cannot let others and other situations that are crazy affect you. That's a way to get you off your path. Don't let this stuff get you off your path. Some of you need to make compromises with others. You have to find harmony, a harmonic resolution with whatever this is. It's all about finding harmony here. And for some of you, that is a big, big challenge for you. Seeing the light in everything, seeing the balance and peace in everything. But you gotta look for it. And when you find it, you got to embody it. You got to embrace it. Okay? So whatever this is, or maybe even competition, are you thinking there's competition out there? Or you're heartbroken because maybe your person is going to third parties or dealing with other people? Or maybe you're worrying that if union hasn't come yet, that there's somebody else out there? Why are you going to put that negative energy out there, Leo? That's for somebody here, at least one person here. Why are you going to put that negativity out there? Or maybe some of you are trying to fight off the competition, or you're getting into these arguments with people, especially if there is somebody who is vying for your person's attention. Spirit doesn't want you to engage in that. Somebody who's coming after your person, or maybe coming after your spouse or somebody, your soulmate. They're trying to fight you for them. No, you get away from that, because that is distracting you from what it is you should be doing. You're healing, some of you. All right. You need to find some common ground. Learn how to cooperate with others. Focus on the solution, not the problem, Leo. Okay? And what's interesting is that you guys, this was a big challenge for you for the year in your yearly reading. If you haven't seen your yearly reading, I would recommend you go back to that. Or if you forgot about it and you watched it already, go back to it. Because I remember this was the biggest challenge that you were going to deal with in 2022. And it's showing up here. Focus on the solution, not the problem. Find common ground. You have to find some sort of harmony in this situation and get it resolved. Fighting back is not going to work. Okay? Let's see what the lesson here is. What lesson is Leo learning with this situation? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Oh, with the Five of Wands, remember what I said before with the Three of Swords? Misunderstandings are going to be cleared up. Five of Wands is about misunderstandings too and lost opportunities. The Temperance card here, she is going to be, again, bringing harmony, peace, and resolution to a disharmonious connection. She's clearing up the misunderstandings in this connection, okay, that cause heartbreak, that also kind of put you guys in separation, some multiple separations. So let's see what the lesson here is. What lesson is being learned here for Leo? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians. Oh, okay. Who got a ton of lessons? It was an earth sign. I can't remember. Was it Virgo? Oh, that's funny because here's Virgo. Guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If you watch my readings, Leo, you know that stacks don't come out like this. I mean, look at everything else. We had 1 card here, 3 cards here. Every time this happens, they want me to take all of them. I know other readers say too many, but I'm not that type of reader, because every time this happens, Spirit is like, no, Jess, you need to take all of them because this is very significant. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. Okay. We have to let go of having this guarded heart, of being the Ice Queen, whether you're male or female. The Queen of Swords, when she doesn't have head-heart balance, again with the balance, she could totally lose her mind, and she starts saying things that are hurtful, that are rude. She is the one who cuts people with a knife, especially with her words. She can be very mentally abusive, verbally abusive, emotionally abusive. When she's not operating from her heart space, especially when she's been consumed by the pain of things that haven't gone well in her life, she loses her shit. And when that happens, she says things that she regrets later. Okay? This is about not trying to fight people, especially with words, or saying things that are not harmonious, that are not loving. She's the least emotional of all the queens. Maybe somebody here has very strong air in their chart, or it's poorly aspected. I don't know, but not that it really matters. This is about you overcoming these Queen of Swords energies with having pain and suffering turn you and to turn your heart cold. I got this for another sign. This is about when you don't allow love in, Leo, your heart gets severely blocked. Your heart chakra becomes severely blocked. It pretty much turns into an icebox. It's like I talked about in somebody else's reading when we got the Queen of Swords. It's that Omarion song. I've got this icebox where my heart used to be, right? When you let pain and suffering and disappointment really get the best of you, it makes you turn away from God, because God is all about love, right? And renewal and rejuvenation. It turns you into this bittered person. And when she gets angry and she wields that sword and she cuts people's heads off. This is not what God wants you to do. Okay, Leo? This is also about, for some others of you, understanding that shit happens. You go through the hard knocks of life, but you gain a lot of wisdom from that, because everything that happens, Leo, is to teach you a lesson. Everything. Every relationship you encounter, every heartbreak you experience, whether it's with disappointment in relationships, in jobs, whatever this is, your money, everything, it's a lesson. Again, it builds strength and resilience. It builds mental strength too. So you don't lose your mind and you go crazy dealing with all the stuff that happens in your life, and then you turn into the Queen of Swords in the reverse. She knows that life happens, but that she is to gain some sort of lesson out of it, and from that lesson she gains a lot of wisdom. That's why she's the Queen of Swords. The queen of learning life's lessons, overcoming the challenges, because swords are about challenges too, life's experiences as well. And she gains a lot of wisdom from it, so that she doesn't have to go through that again. Or if she encounters it, she knows how to better deal with it. Learning how to not deal with bullshit. Cutting away things that don't serve you. If it sucks, if it's heartbreaking, if people are coming after you left and right and fighting with you and arguing with you and all these challenges, you use that sword. The Queen of Swords is like, you know what? Nope. I'm cutting out everything that doesn't serve me. Because if I don't, I'm going to turn into an ice queen. Right? Hermit. Stop being paranoid. Stop being paralyzed with fear. Don't try to hide from the world and sulk and be in this, oh my God, I'm in separation and my life is over. I'm not going to interact with the world. I'm not going to do my life's purpose. I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to hide from everybody. The hermit, the shadow side of the hermit can be where he gets in too much of an isolated situation, or is this big homebody. That tends to cause some mental craziness, some mental illness here. Okay? So if that's you, Leo, don't fall into that. And when things get chaotic, you got to go within. Remove yourself from the chaos. Do some introspection. What am I going to learn from this situation? It's exactly what I was talking about. Whatever craziness you're dealing with, Leo, learn from it. Whatever heartbreak and disappointment you're dealing with, what are you learning? What lesson are you learning? Go within. Take a breather, take a break, go within, do some introspection, and ask God, what do I need to learn from this? What am I missing? How am I going to overcome this? This is where you get the epiphany. This is how you build spiritual mastery. And again, being in solitude, I said, is when God does his greatest work and when you heal the most. You become that unstoppable, unshakable, unbreakable person when you heal in solitude. Again, you don't need your person to be there for you to hold your hand. You cannot have codependencies with anything when you come into harmonious sacred union. Eight of Wands. I talked about the Eight of Wands, but I read about the Five of Wands, did I not? Things coming from all different directions here. When things get crazy, this is a lot going on, Leo. You gotta go into hermit mode. Somebody here doesn't like the hermit card. There's nothing wrong. Why do you think it's in tarot, Leo? For whoever this is. We need this. We need this energy. Everything's going crazy. So much going on. Too many activities. Maybe you're getting yourself into too many activities and you kind of have to use discernment and pick and choose type of thing. Look what comes out. Ten of Swords. Go within. Really think about the situation. And then when you're ready, when you had that solution, you get the epiphany, the aha moment, God says, okay, now you can move forward with this, Leo. Now you can move forward with this. This is also an alignment card. Being in alignment with your higher self, God, your purpose. When things get too crazy, remember what you are here to do. Stay in alignment with your purpose. Six of Pentacles. Balance, harmony, okay? Equal give and take. Stop giving so much and start learning how to receive. I know this was a huge lesson for me. Huge lesson. Understanding the law of equal give and take here. What you put into the universe is what you get back. If you take too much, that's an imbalance. If you give too much, you're at an imbalance. Where there's a lot of balance here. It's another 6. And 6 with the Lover's card. And we have Temperance, which is balance here too. There might be a little bit of greed here. Because this is a greed card. And I'm not judging, Leo. I don't do that. Okay? I'll be honest with you. I'll give you a quick story. With the greed thing, I've been there. I was on a Vegas trip and I was kind of like hoping to get some extra money to pay for some extra things. You would not believe the jackpots I hit. And I was being led to machines, guys. My intuition was telling me to go to here and there. And I was winning some money. And what did I do? I got greedy and I flippin' lost it all. You know how dumb that was? God gave me a blessing and I got greedy and he took it away. Okay? See? I'm being honest with you guys. So if greed is surrounding you and you know this is you, don't beat yourself up and don't be like, oh, well, you can't say that about me. Look, don't let your unhealthy ego kick in here, okay? I only said my story so that maybe somebody could resonate with that. I'm being completely honest. There's no point in me being dishonest because I had to learn that too, especially with that time that I was in Vegas, okay? I learned a hard lesson about that. Life is not all about money, okay? And when God blessed me with it, now I know better. When I get some sort of windfall or whatever, I'm like, okay, I know not to be stupid with this, right? Lessons. So you guys have to understand equal give and take. You know, if you're putting too much of your time and energy into a connection and somebody is not valuing you for that and they're not putting in the same, you got to do something about that. This is also about learning about not giving to others, expecting something in return. You got to give to others and not focus on what you're going to receive from it. It's doing it out of the kindness of your heart. This is also about understanding you have to put time, energy, and money into things, your talents for the greater good. God gave you a skill, a talent, Leo. God's expecting you to use that for others, to help others with that. That's a form of helping. It's a form of charity, too, if you think about it. You're utilizing your God-given gifts to help others. You are greatly rewarded for that. That comes back to you tenfold usually. All right? Five of Swords. Okay. Challenges, fighting, like arguments, like trying to win at all costs. No, we're not trying to do that here, Leo. That's why you got to do Five of Wands. You got to find a harmonic resolution here. Like, find a compromise. All right? Cooperation, finding common ground. This is also for some of you learning not to be taken advantage of. Especially when you're doing all this stuff. And look, guys, I went through that even with my business. You know, what I was trying to help everybody who became a member of mine for free, and it was like I started realizing they weren't paying attention, they weren't following the guidance. It was the same thing over and over and over again. And it's funny because my favorite astrologer actually talked about something with a transit that was going on months ago, and it talked about you're making a poor investment. Think about, you know, what you're doing. If you're putting all this time and energy into something, you're not getting anything back. It's time for you to reevaluate that. And that was a huge thing for me. And again, it was another lesson that crept up with equal give and take. And I was being taken advantage of. Everyone was like, oh, she's giving all this free guidance for, you know, free readings and stuff like that. I did too much of that. And I learned that lesson. This is also about learning lessons, okay? With regards to being taken advantage of. And people were like, oh, I'm just going to take all the Just of Swords and just walk away. And I was like, nope, I'm not letting that happen anymore. So some of you are understanding that too, right? Especially with regards to giving too much and people taking advantage of your generosity, of your kindness. You got to nip that in the bud, Leo. You got to find a balance again. You got to nip that in the bud. And if it's causing arguments and stuff like that, oh, well, you're always giving to me or you're always helping me out, and you say no, you have every right to say no. That somebody needs to hear that. Four of Wands, King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Page of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. We already talked about this, okay? The lesson here, learning, this is about learning your lessons, putting down those karmic patterns. You're not a failure. You are the one who can get yourself out of these tough situations. But maybe, Leo, you were brought to a rock bottom situation or this super painful, serious hardship here. Maybe because you still haven't learned to balance your life, balance your masculine and feminine energies, right? Again, balance, equal give and take. Learning to receive instead of giving so much for most of you. All right? Just like you gotta free yourself from this. But all of these things are happening now, Leo, to get you to understanding something huge. It's a huge lesson. Stop doing too much. Stop trying to force things. Maintain your center. You got to be more at a state of sacred balance here. How can it get any worse? Because God's trying to see, hey, Leo, it's because you need to start changing some things. Grounding. Grounding too, okay? Grounding is very huge for some of you. You want a fresh start? But you got to learn why you got yourself into Ten of Swords. You break free from this. I can do this. Let me clear all this stuff. Let me stop dealing with all this craziness. Doing too much at once. Let me start something new. I need a fresh start. But you got to do something about that to bring about that fresh start. Or like you end up, or maybe a new opportunity is going to be brought to you here. Excuse me, Leo. And God wants you to take up on this opportunity. Could be a new contract, could be a new career, could be a lot of things. God's going to be showing you a different pathway here for some of you. And God wants you to take this opportunity that's going to be presented to you. Or sometimes some of you need to learn that when God opens up that doorway, you walk through that. Even if you've put in a lot of hard work and effort into something, or you know that it's like, okay, this can't be it here. But God's like, okay, this is it here, Leo. And I'm bringing you a fresh start here. So whatever this opportunity is, it's for you. It's time for you to take it. Yeah. An exciting new endeavor, all right? There could be communication of something new, a new contract, a new career, a new something, all right? New job. whenever this presents itself, Leo, God wants you to take this. This is also about you not giving into fear and taking chances on things. If you know that, like, I don't know, is God trying to have all this stuff happen to me to get me onto the next phase of my journey, my mission? And if that's what God is telling you, Leo, then go do it. And I know it might be kind of challenging. And I know this could be a message for me too, because it's like, it's weird with what's been going on with me, my business and things. And I'm like, is there something else here? And usually what happens is God has something a lot higher, a lot more greater for a lot of us. And for Leos here, a lot of you, some of you, your careers are going to be changing. Okay? Because you're moving a level up is what I'm hearing. And it doesn't mean all the work that you put in is going to be all for naught. It's because it was preparation for you for what's to come. It's a leveling up for some of you. And I know some of you have been getting those readings before. All right. So this is also about you maintaining optimism here, even through the storm, right? It's like the quote that I have by my bed. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning how to dance in the rain. And it's about learning how to have that optimism when challenges arise. This guy knows that whenever he starts something new, it's going to be a challenge, but he's going to be able to overcome it. Why? Because he has the Ace of Wands. It's the light of God. He has that fire energy to burn away challenges, uncertainties, illusions, fears, all of that stuff. He's not afraid to move forward on a new venture, on a new path here. So for some of you, you're being led to something new. Yeah, again, with the balance here, look, 4 of Wands, 3 of Wands. We got a lot of Wands, guys. We got a lot of fire energy here in the lessons. If something is not harmonious, don't try to force balance into it. Let God bring that balance into it. If there's some disruption in the home, you know, maybe there's something chaotic going on in the home or with family. You got to get to center. You got to ground yourself. There's a lot of grounding here with the King and the Ace of Pentacles, focusing on your well-being. This guy, he's prosperous and successful because he knows he has to take care of himself first. He's harmonious in his environment. He spends a lot of time in nature. Probably why I was talking about the water here for somebody. He balances out his time in nature and with his work. He is a successful businessman, but you don't see him stressed out. You don't see him panicking. You don't see him in 5 of Wands energy and 8 of Wands energy. Because he's attracting the abundance. Why? Because he's so at peace with himself and his vibration is so high. Stress is low vibrational. Peace, going with the flow, is high vibrational. He's high vibrational, and that's why he's able to attract all this abundance. And he doesn't have to overdo it to in his business. He doesn't have to overdo it with the work that he's been called to do. Because he makes sure that his well-being is on point. And he's able to still have the health to maintain a prosperous business. This is also about celebrating life more. Maybe you get invited to parties and events or something and you kind of say, no, I got to do this. I got to work. I got to whatever. Some of you are business people here and it's like, you know, then that stresses you out. Because some of you are fearing something with money here. All right. But you got to learn how to live. Learn how to live life. Life is meant to be celebrated and to be enjoyed. All right. Bliss, contentment, enjoyment. This is about you, you know, when you push in, when you don't rest on your laurels and you go through that long journey and you continue to persevere and you get through a milestone, you stop and you celebrate that milestone. Say, okay, wow, I accomplished something great. Let me celebrate it. Let me take some time off. Let me do this. And then you continue moving forward. It's not like you continue to run like, you know, you're a train that has some crazy energy. It's like you always have that fuel in you and you don't take rest. You don't take a break here. All right. Again, with the grounding. I did talk about somebody's working too much. The King of Pentacles in the shadow side is somebody who is too materialistic. Who's working and working and working and working. He's trying to force things because it's like, I need the money, I need the money, I need the money. And then he just like, he loses balance. and his health is affected. This is about learning how to raise your vibration to become the master manifester. This is a high manifestation card. Some of you, your manifestations are being blocked, or your ability to manifest is being hindered by the fact that you're not grounded, okay, because of a lot of stuff that's going on. And again, you have to live life in moderation, and you have to find that sacred balance here. This is also a distorted masculine energy where they're focused on greed, money, materialism. That's distorted masculine right here. Yeah, so, Nine of Pentacles and Three of Wands. Divine timing again. All right, everything happens in its own time. I did talk about the Three of Wands, right? Don't rest on your laurels. But again, when you get to that milestone, celebrate your successes. Take a break. Have some fun. Do something nice for yourself. And then you can continue to move forward. Again, there's like business people here. All right? Know your worth, okay? You don't have to prove anything to anybody. These people don't prove anything to anybody. They know that they're abundant in their own right. They know what they're capable of. They know that they're enough. They know their worth. They have more inner value than anything. And when they have that inner value and they believe that within themselves, they attract the money, the wealth, the outer wealth, the material wealth, the abundance. But these people do this because they are balanced. They are focused on their well-being. There's no fear-based thinking. There's no overdoing it. They know how to find that balance, especially when it comes to business ventures or work here. You have to understand that your hard work is paying off, Leo. The ships will come in, but they will come in with divine timing. I'm hearing there's going to be some sort of like tower moment, but it's going to be a surprise where God wants to shock and awe you. I think Taurus had the tower in their reading, because I did say there was a Leo watching that Taurus reading, or they had strong Leo, their Leo sign, and maybe you're also watching this because you are that Leo. And you've got Taurus, like a Taurus moon in your chart or something. All right, so the hard work pays off, but you don't rest on your laurels, but you also have to remember that you have to take some time off for yourself and take some breaks, because when your energies are expended, your vibration lowers, and then you attract more of what you're energetically vibrating at. Okay? So, for the others of you where a sacred union is coming in, oh my God, there's a lot of stuff. We have, I don't even know how many majors we have here. Is it just that Virgo one? Yeah. There's 4 majors on the board. Some of you are no longer going to be single very, very soon. All right? You've made sure that you continue to cut out what didn't serve you. Some of you are teachers, right? I did say spiritual teachers, spiritual advisors, yeah. You continue with your mission with teaching other people through your life's experiences. The lessons you learned, you ended up teaching to others. That's part of your purpose. Some of you have air in your chart, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Virgo too. So, but it doesn't have to be. You're no longer being symbol, okay? You're no longer being, you're no longer going to be single. For those of you who are single, this is done. You've achieved spiritual mastery, okay? You have continued to follow your light, and you continue to go inside yourself for the answers instead of outside yourself. Things are rapidly changing for you, Leo. A lot of things are going to be quickly moving. This could be communication coming out of nowhere, and we do have a page here, all right? There's communication coming in. It could be an exciting new endeavor. I did pick up on some of you. It's going to be a new career opportunity. There's a windfall of money coming in. You're going to be moving. This is a travel card, moving. This is a traveler too. There's something involved with travel. Maybe the new job that you're going to be offered is going to not only come with a lot of money, but you're going to be traveling a lot with this. Maybe you are getting, whether it's from a business venture or your counterpart, it depends, okay? Some of you are getting both. where there is a sacred union happening. You are coming into union with your person, and your person's going to communicate with you. It's going to be very passionate in nature, but it's not going to be sexual in nature like it used to be, is what I'm being told. This communication is really coming out of the blue. They may be showing up at your house out of the blue, because this is an unexpected visitor, and this communication is going to change some serious things in your life. These are sudden life changes here. And I've been getting that for the other signs. And if you continue to hear this message, Leo, it's coming. But again, it's all in divine timing here. But it's going to happen very fast. And maybe because if nothing's going on in your life, Leo, it's because God's preparing you for what's coming. You're resting now. You've been in hermit mode for a while because you're resting. You are preparing for a huge turn of events, a huge sudden shift in your life. Things are going to be rapidly happening, and God wants you to be at your vibrational best, your best health, to prepare for all of these major changes happening in your life, okay? There's a new dawn on the horizon, Leo. The worst is over. The worst is over. Somebody's coming to you to offer you a gift. Someone's going to help you with helping with your children if you have children, because some of you are single parents or you're divorced. Well, yeah. Some of you are divorced. Doesn't have to be. Just because you're not doesn't mean that this isn't for you. Remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else. But some of you are divorced single parents here. So this person, whoever this is, whether it's your counterpart or not, somebody who's very wealthy is going to give back to what you gave to them. They're going to be very generous. They're going to help pay off debt. They're going to help with some legal matter. They're going to help with your kids. They're going to help you pay for something. Could even be buying you a house, because this is a house here, right? This is a house too, okay? There's something about a new home for some of you, or this person may very well buy you a house. Very generous, very magnanimous individual here is coming in, Leo, to help. And your life is really going to be shifting. What you gave to the universe, Leo, you're going to get back tenfold. Some of you, it's 100-fold because of what you have been doing with your life's purpose. Some of you went above and beyond, all right? So you're really getting back your rewards, like some serious amount of wealth is coming in for some of you, all right? Serious, because we have 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the King. Somebody here tell me that that this does not have something to do with a serious amount of wealth. Some of you, your financial status is going to go through the roof. It's because you have a huge karmic payout coming to you, all right? You are being greatly rewarded for your patience. For those of you who have been patient and who haven't been trying to force things to happen, you're trusting in divine timing. Patience, patience. You're getting, it's a lot. It's a lot. Your ships are coming in, but you don't have just 3 ships coming in. You have like 15. They're telling me 15. I don't know what 15 is about, but 15 ships for somebody, okay? And this person coming in is going to be your ultimate provider and protector. They're super generous here. These two here together, this is an incredibly generous, devoted, trustworthy, dependable individual. They're very, very secure and stable with regards to their finances. There is a very prominent business person here. Very wealthy, okay? And for some of you, you're going to marry this person. You could very well be marrying into some generational wealth, family legacy or something. It is coming with a home. Some of you are going to have a very luxurious home. Could be a mansion here. Yeah, some of you are moving. You're traveling probably far, maybe on the countryside, because I'm seeing a lot of earth energy here. But you, Leo, have really been doing something great for yourself. And because God sees this, you are going to be rewarded with some significant stuff. Okay? That's for those of you who've done the work and you have maintained your patience. You kept doing whatever it was you were doing, come hell or high water, obstacles you encountered. You were like, no, I'm going to keep persevering. You didn't let this get the best of you. All right? Yeah, new home, a marriage for sure. I mean, The fact that we have the Four of Wands with the Lovers card, some of you are definitely like counterparts, twin flame stuff. This is a severely, highly spiritual connection. I mean, God and the angels are really protecting this, okay? You guys have a serious mission to fulfill here. Very serious. I said you guys are going to be examples of the divine couple. Definitely a union, all right? Sacred union here. And it's coming with, you guys put in a lot of hard work, man. A lot of hard work. Learning how to live happily single. You know your worth now. You are very confident in your own right. You no longer fear anything. You have your own business. You've been helping people out, whatever this is for you. You're very healthy. You have achieved some great accomplishments here. And you learn to live happily as a single person. And some of you are divorced. Congratulations to you. You feel completely abundant. And what's coming now is that your abundance is really going to increase very significantly here, Leo. Your hard work is really paying off. Really paying off. And somebody's coming in here. I'm telling you, this message, it's going to change so many things. I think you guys got this last week. This message is going to change your life here. But the money, guys, whoever you're dealing with, some of you here, I mean, you really learned your lessons, like really learned your lessons here. I mean, you being in this, being in solitude and going to being married and having a family, and you're blending families, moving into a new home. Like, a lot of you have been manifesting a lot of stuff and you're getting it for sure. But what's happening is God is giving you way more than you were asking for. You were trying to manifest. Your manifestation skills are through the roof, Leo, that again, you're getting way more than you thought possible. You're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe the life you're about to live. I mean, the wealth in itself is ridiculous. Okay? It's ridiculous. For some of you, yeah, some of you did some incredible work here. Incredible work, and that took forever. So let's go see what the guidance is here. What guidance do we have for Leo? Spirit guides, angels, galactic families, Pleiadians, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Now, for those of you who are still trying to overcome some things, this is also telling you, you know, with your financial status and things in your business or in your life, they can, you know, drastically change too. If you just, you know, find that balance within yourself and don't try to do everything. Nurture. Number 29. Okay. I know there's the glare there from the camera stand. Boundaries at the bottom of the deck. Right there. The first card in the deck. Let's go see what 29 says. 29. Maybe somebody plays flute. I don't know. I'm looking at the flute here. Milkweed supports self-care and encourages healthy nourishment, and as such helps with weight issues, eating disorders, oral addictions, and digestive issues. Chrysoprase is the crystal that will help you with this healing. It is a stone of nurturing and bringing energy to the physical body. In our chaotic modern life, it is easy to forget to take care of yourself. Your body and soul exist together. The health of one affects the health of the other. When you begin to take better care of your body, including getting enough sleep, your soul also grows stronger. Milkweed attracts butterflies, a symbol of transformation. Care for yourself and watch transformation unfold. My body and spirit are united, and I take care of them both. Fresh air, deep sleep, healthy food, and joyful movement support my body and soul. See? There's a lot of health things, making healthy choices. Balancing your life out, Leo. You can do it. All right, boundaries is at the bottom of the deck. Yarrow helps establish and defend healthy boundaries, strengthens the aura and sense of self, and heals energetic wounds. Amber reinforces boundaries. Creating clear boundaries is necessary for maintaining good emotional, physical, and spiritual health. If your sense of identity is weak or if you need to heal energetic wounds, establishing boundaries is vital. Defend your right to thrive like a warrior, serving the divine spark that resides within you. I have a right to autonomy and independence. No one controls me without my permission. I know who I am. Yes, you do, Leo. You guys are Leos. You guys are Leos. Shine your light. You know, you're inspiration to the rest of us. Leo, sun, moon, rising. All right. Oops. Let's go look at, oh wait, wrong deck. They want me to use this other one. They want me to get other guidance for another deck. I mean, I usually do this, but I almost went to the love portion of this. So, let's see what other guidance we have. What other guidance do we have for Leo? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian series. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Ooh, one enchanted evening, the perfect night. This reminds me of the South Pacific song. I have good memories about that. I used to play violin in the pit for that in high school when they had that musical, that play that they did at school. Oh my God, it was one of the best experiences of my life. Anyway, healing, true healing of the mind, body, and soul. There it is again, guys. This is very significant for some of you. Look, and when you raise your vibration, you go through your healing, you raise your vibration, again, with the King of Pentacles there, look what happens. 555. You may be seeing this number a lot. I know I have. Manifesting money and income. See? You raise your vibration. You focus on the healing. Master Manifester, King of Pentacles. That's also the highest manifestation card with the Ace. Oh my God, I was telling you to shine your light. Did I not? Dragonfly, you bring light to the world. Leo, don't let whatever is going on dim your light. We need your light. You may not think so, but we do. Especially during these times. So focus on your healing, okay? Your healing is of the utmost importance right now. If you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of others. You dim your light, you affect the collective. There's too much darkness going on. There's too many people with dim lights, guys. All right. Let's see what's going on with your love situation. Spirit guides and angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. So, the one enchanted evening card, there's something here where with this union here, there's going to be like a very extravagant date or event you're going to be invited to, something like that. Yeah, that could be part of the Eight of Wands with the Page of Wands. Some invitation to an enchanted evening. That's for some of you. Let's see what these love cards have to say. And remember, with the love stuff, it could be with family members, friends, okay? But take it how it resonates. Oh my God, we have a stack of cards. Lord Jesus, we have the Stork. A new addition, ideas manifested, pregnancy, baby, child, children, family, good news, inspiration. Good news is coming in, Leo. Again, it could be like a business partnership, okay? The love stuff, maybe from somebody you love, I don't know. But storks bring new beginnings. It's like, surprise, there's a baby. Maybe some of you are going to get pregnant soon, okay? Because it says pregnancy. We do have the Four of Wands, and we saw the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles is also home too. But there's family here. It's like, I'm hearing your family's protected, or all is well with your family, especially if you're a single parent. I picked up on that for some of you. Somebody's coming in. It's like a new addition. Your person is coming in to help you blend. You're going to blend families. You're going to get married, blend families, have a family of your own. Like I said, some of you are going to have a child with this individual. They're also going to support your children, which is already said with the Six of Pentacles. Ideas manifested, all right? Some of you have been manifesting somebody who's going to help you with the family, especially if you're a single parent, okay? Or help you build a family, so take it how it resonates. Sorry, not sorry. Friction, sarcasm, false apology, apathy, forgive, make amends, harboring hurt or resentment. So some of you may still be harboring hurt or resentment. Could even be from a past marriage. Like I said, you were betrayed in a past marriage. This is for some of you, not for all of you. You may have a child with this person, and there's a little bit of regret there. So for those of you who are resonating with this, if you still have that resentment or hurt in your heart, that's why Three of Swords is there. Next to the Lovers, like I talked about with the betrayal. Until you clear that, you won't have all of these amazing things manifest, okay? Because again, a clear heart chakra is the gateway to having everything. When you're in that high vibrational state, you're able to better manifest your heart's desires and then some. That's when God gives you even more, when you have unconditional love in your heart, okay? So some of you need to clear that with a relationship. Others of you, your person is going to ask for forgiveness. You're going to have to learn how to forgive them if you haven't done so already. They're going to be making amends. That's kind of like the Five of Wands energy. Misunderstandings are like, I misunderstood this connection. I want to make amends with you. All right. Some of you may be thinking it's a false apology, but look, with all those cards there, I don't see any falseness anywhere. Okay. The cards don't lie. If you're doubting the cards and you're doubting your intuition, so I don't know why you're watching tarot. All right. So if you're doubting this person is not really sorry, I will have to say you'll miss out on all this stuff. Forgiveness is going to be a big key thing here. Okay. Again, that's the gateway to having it all. God understands that a lot of people have a hard time forgiving. But when you're able to do that, that helps you to move on, and that really clears your heart chakra. And when God sees that, that's when the huge blessings come in. Because you understood that that person, whatever they did, there were underlying reasons for it. They were dealing with their own stuff. We all make mistakes, okay? We all do stupid things. We all have lessons to learn. Every single one of us. I know I've done some stupid things. But God forgave me anyway. And I forgave myself for them too. And I learned how to heal from that and to build something better for myself. And I wouldn't be here right now if I wouldn't have done those stupid things. If my counterpart wouldn't have done stupid things, we all do stupid things. That's why we're here. We learn. So this person wants to make amends with you. So it's your prerogative, Leo. If you think that they're not sorry, okay. And you have a hard time forgiving, look at everything that's here. The life that you're going to be living, you'll miss out on it. Because of your ego, me and my ego, pride or fear in the way. Not contacting you, but thinking of you, often replaying over in mind. So yeah, either your ego is preventing you from forgiving, or your person was like, they had this fear of coming forward to you because they know what they did. Again, with the Five of Wands, the misunderstandings, the heartbreak. I can't believe that I did this to my person. But again, it was a lesson to be learned. All of this stuff, especially if you're in a light counterpart connection, it's for you guys to learn lessons and to become your higher selves, but also to become closer to God here, right? So yeah, this person wasn't contacting you, but thinking of you often. They're probably still doing that, and they're mustering up the courage and confidence to come forward and have this new start with you, right? Tell you, you know, I want you to be the mother, father of my children. Well, you know how that works. I want to have kids with you. Let's put it that way. I want a family with you. Again, good news type of thing. But before they let pride and fear get in the way. But I'm getting more so for fear because they were replaying things over in their head, especially the conversations you guys had, the things that they did, the things you did, the things that didn't work out, the things that did work out, that type of thing. Like I said, replaying over in their mind. What happened was that fear, as part of that ego, it was kicking in, and they're like, I don't know how to deal with this, which is why they haven't contacted you yet if you haven't heard anything. But what I'm hearing is that they're mustering up that courage to contact you because they know they cannot continue doing this over and over and over again, because they know they're going to miss out too. Sunshine, good vibes, happy times, positive attitude, things going well. The answer is yes. Okay. Sun is the best card in the deck, all right? Things are going to be illuminated. You're going to get clarity. You guys are going to have a lot more happy times going forward now. And this is about you guys having that positive attitude, having an abundant mindset, having a positive attitude, remaining positive here, remaining optimistic. We saw the ace, oh God, the Page of Wands here. That's optimism, okay? Learn how to be optimistic, that the sun always shines regardless. Even when it's dark, guys, the sun's always out there, right? There's always darkness before the dawn. So you also have to remember that things are going well even though you don't see anything. Even when shit hits the fan and you're going through a lot of stuff, remember that all is well and all is as it should be. You have to see that light in every situation because there's always something positive out of something negative. Blowing bubbles, fun-loving, bubbly, manifesting, again, manifesting, embracing the moment, airy, flowing, being in the now. So see, with maintaining high vibration, good vibes only, all right? Being in a happy state, positive attitude is going to raise your vibration so that it can help you manifest. Ideas manifested. We have 2 manifestation cards here. Be in the present moment. Don't worry about the past. Learn from the past. And don't focus on the future. Stay in the present moment. Have fun. Maybe you need to go buy some bubbles and go blow some bubbles. Maybe I'll go do that because I miss doing that, right? So be in the now. All right? But when you're focusing on your healing, do things that are going to keep you in these happy vibes here. Do something fun for yourself. Do things you used to do as a kid, right? Blowing bubbles are things that we used to do as a kid. So some of you need to do some more of this to attract the love that you really want. Because when you're low vibrational, you're going to attract things that you don't want, right? So for your person here, they're maintaining this high vibration. They're having a positive attitude because they're trying to have this take over their fear. Because they know they haven't contacted you in a while, but they're raising their vibration and they're actually going to God, I'm hearing, to help them with this, to overcome this fear with coming forward with that communication. And communication is coming because we have the 8 of Wands with the Page of Wands, all right? We just have to be patient. It's in divine timing. So this person is very fun-loving, very bubbly. They're also manifesting this union as well. Your person is also learning to be in the moment, all right? Again, because they're trying to overcome this fear with contacting you. So they're remaining high vibrational. And if you're high vibrational, Leo, your person's going to feel that. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. It's the proposal card. Getting proposed to, surprise gift, something that is proposed, things moving to the next level. Surprise, Leo. This person is also trying to overcome their fears and overcome their jitteriness, their nervousness with doing this. We have marriage all over the place here. All right, Ace of Pentacles with 6 of Pentacles. You know what they're telling me with the marriage cards that we're seeing? And we did see Ace of Cups, right? This could very well be an engagement ring, the gift, all right? Maybe this person's showering you with gifts. And one of those gifts is a big is a very expensive diamond ring, is what I was just told. Okay? It's coming with a house too. Proposing that not only you guys get married, but that you move in together. If you have children of your own, that you blend families. Okay? Something that is proposed, but this person's going to propose a lot to you. It's not just ask for your hand in marriage. It's about proposing that you guys move in together, purchase a house together, or maybe this person already purchased a house, you moving into their new house, whatever this is. Things are moving to the next level here. This person is very serious about this. Okay. So yeah, with this engagement ring for some of you, it's so they always talk about, like, you know, there's always a big thing about the size of the diamond and stuff like that, right? I'm not so fully into that because it's about the love between two people as opposed to the size of the ring, honestly. Because there are people who have like huge rocks and their marriages are crap. I'm going to say it out there because that is true. It is fact. You probably know some people who are marriages like that. So, but this person sees the value in you. This is not them trying to buy you out, okay? Or trying to make them look like some big kahuna or something like that. They're buying this expensive ring for you because they it's like I'm hearing you shine like a diamond, and they want to show you how serious they are about this commitment. And they feel like they may have Taurus moon, and Taurus likes nice, luxurious things, right? So this person wants to buy this expensive engagement ring for you because they want to show you how very serious they are. And this is a long-term commitment. Like they want this long-term with you. This is solid and stable here. All right. So that's why I'm hearing, yeah, there's something with like a very, somebody's very wealthy. Somebody's getting you a very, a very expensive diamond, okay? It might not even be a diamond either. For some of you, it might even be some very rare gemstone that is incredibly valuable, all right? I heard that too. But yeah, see, Leo, what a catch. An ideal partner or mate, abundance, self-esteem, value. The answer is yes, marriage material. We have yes. Again, where is the other yes card? Right here. Your person's hoping you say yes. There's yes all over the place. This person has a lot of plans. They really want to build a lot with you because they see that you are marriage material. They see your value and your wealth. That's what I was talking about. Wealth, the inner wealth, okay? So yeah, I mean, the siren, alluring, seductive, enticing, mysterious, threatening, vindictive, rebellious. I'm not getting negative energy with this. They see you as this very alluring, mysterious individual, and you're very enticing because you are a mystery to them, because you're very good looking, and you are this Nine of Pentacles. You're living a happily single life, and you've built this business for yourself, or you've built something great for yourself. You're shining very brightly. Your light is very luminous, okay? And they're like, oh my gosh, what a catch. You know, there's nobody else like this Leo on this planet, and they see you. It's just like, how is this person even, how does this person even exist? That's what I'm hearing, okay? Oh, gosh. Why is this turning into like, this is the longest one yet. Where are we? Are you kidding me? It's almost 2 hours? Okay. Spirits like, just don't focus on the time. They always tell me that. This is very huge, Leo. That's why this is taking so long. Let's see what the full moon in Virgo is bringing you. I'm hearing expect powerful change. A new start is coming. Something with Libra. Romantic relationship. Win-win forecast. You are good enough. Don't work too hard. Capricorn energy. I don't know. A lot's coming through. Let's see what this full moon in Virgo is bringing you. Guys, for those who are, this is not like a romantic proposal here. Some of you are being, somebody's proposing some new opportunity for you for a career. Okay? Things are going to go well. All right, Leo, stay positive. I really do think for those of you who are going through it right now, God doesn't want you to receive what's coming. There's going to be a big shift for a lot of you. So stay high vibe. All right. They're really thinking about this here because they're like, they're telling me there's so many things that are going to happen with this full moon or around it. Again, don't quote me because everything happens in divine timing, but this full moon in Virgo is activating something big, is what I just heard. I mean, we already saw what's here with this reading, right? Oh my gosh. What is this full moon bringing for Leo? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirius. Emotions are running high. The super moon. Okay, that's a big moon, right? Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. See, I was getting Taurus energy with this. All right, hold on a second. The end of a tough cycle approaches at the top. With a new start is coming at the top. I told you. I said that too. A win-win outcome is forecast at the top. All right, let's look at the super moon here. Emotions are running high. This card suggests that the answer to whatever you're asking is writ large like the silvery full moon set against the velvety night sky. If you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job or relationship, the answer is very. To use common parlance, the answer to your question may well be that it's under your nose. This card is about being larger than life, being special and bursting with energy that you can tune into and work with. See what's happening, Leo. It's going to be larger than life. You can expect plenty of good things and a positive outcome when this card comes up, but you may find there's a lot of emotion to deal with too. There's also a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day, so take action. Success is close. I just must trust. A resolution to your question is closer than you may think. Don't ignore the obvious. Something exciting lies ahead. Make sure you don't blow events out of proportion. Speak to the goddess, ask for her assistance. The supermoon is a newer full moon that takes place when the moon is at its closest point to the earth during its monthly orbit, an event known as a perigee. If it's a full moon, the moon appears around 14% bigger at this time. The moon is known as the queen of emotions, and if you draw the supermoon card, you can expect your feelings to be more highly charged. See how it says you can expect plenty of good things and a positive outcome? This is going to be larger than life. I told you it was going to be big. I told you. Taurus. Moon. Leo. All right. Let's look at the full moon in Taurus. Maybe you're dealing with a Taurus. I don't know. Or your person has Taurus moon. Where did I go? Full moon in Taurus. It's at the beginning here. Sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need to be practical, and sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want. That's what we were talking about. By imagining it, expecting it, welcoming it. But you need to balance that with taking down-to-earth steps towards your goals. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a change of financial fortunes depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. See? For those of you who are highly vibrational and you've been doing your work, your financial situation is going to change drastically. Write down 10 things that you know are wonderful about you. Laziness could explain your current situation. If you so, change that and own it. Chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. Jealousy or envy create negative energy and attract negativity. We picked up on jealousy there. More exercise is called for. The full moon in Taurus is a time to get back to earth, to get grounded again, to work through any negative feelings you've been dealing with. and to find a balance between being passionate and being overly intense. Money issues may come to a head at the time of the full moon in Taurus, but you can take this card as a sign to pay more attention to your cash flow no matter when you draw it. Yep, some of you, there's money stuff going on. Look what's underneath that. The energy is gaining momentum. Guys, this, it says it's right under your nose, but again, divine timing is at play, because it says God doesn't understand what soon is. God doesn't understand what under your nose is. Maybe, maybe not. But there's a lot of positive things happening. It is larger than life, okay? But again, for those of you who've overcome a lot and who are in that high vibrational state, right? You've done this already. There are some of you who've done this already. Others of you, this is part of your guidance. Your dreams need a practical plan, following the guidance that was said in this card. Okay? Don't blow things out of proportion. You will have some serious financial gain here. Okay? The cards don't lie. I was feeling it. It's big. Leo, it's big. Those of you who need to balance your life out and do the healing, do it. Because this is talking about what you can have if you overcome all this stuff. Okay? All right, Leo, if you would like a personal reading with me or a live coaching session, check out the description box below. If you would like to join me in my Reintegrating the Divine Masculine course, that is going to help you with the money issues. Embodying and reintegrating your divine masculine energies are going to help you with what the card talked about in here. Okay? If you want to learn more about that class, check out the description box below. I have a little bit more information on that. If you click on the link, it'll take you straight to the page to choose your class date. You will end up getting a Zoom link to your date and time that you signed up for. Okay? Any other questions you may have about this reading or anything else, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My email's in the description box. If you go to capellawellness.com, you can find the Divine Masculine class underneath the coaching category of my Capella Silver Suite. If you want to contact me from there, there are plenty of other options to contact me from my website, all right? Okay, Leo, this concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so, so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.